Hello, thank you for joining me. I am Latoya Hart and I am the Breakup Girl. Today we're going to talk about breakup recovery and just saying no to rebound relationships. There is a common thought that the best way to get over, or something that's very cliche that I've heard, and I'm sure you've heard it too a million times over, is the best way to get over an old love is a new love. That's partially true. The best way to get over an old love is great, and get if you get a new love, if the new love or the person that you fall in love with is you. Getting into a new relationship to ease the pain of healing after a breakup is only it's using someone as a crutch. So you're not getting into the relationship for the right reasons. You're essentially using someone for your own personal benefit, your own personal gain, and to ease your transition into the next chapter, which is both unfair to you and it's hugely unfair to the other person, because they've probably genuinely gotten into the relationships in hopes that you guys can build and grow together, but you've essentially gotten into the relationship for all the wrong reasons from the start. What will happen is, once you've transitioned and moved past the hurt and the pain from your prior relationship, is that relationship will immediately end shortly after you've healed, because you will come to the reality and come to accept the reality that this isn't a person that you really want to be in a relationship with, but it was just a relationship to serve a purpose, and that purpose is to help you transition and move on from your ex. So what you will find is you will be right back in the spot where you started, because you had to heal from that last relationship, and this person has been a crutch to allow you to do that. But now you have to move on from being in this new relationship, and you have to go through that process kind of all over again, and you brought someone else into this whole big mess that you created because your inability to do what you needed to heal. Rebound relationships are not the answer, because ultimately you will have to move on and you will have to heal. Rebound relationships serve a purpose short term, but when you think about the core of them, you're getting into a new relationship trying to avoid the emotions that come with the breakup, but you've essentially had to deal with that anyway, and now you're dealing with it two times, because once you walk away from this new relationship, you will start to stir up those old feelings from the first person that you were in a relationship with, and you will also have some emotions tied that will come from the new relationship. So you're being hit with a double whammy because your inability to move on. Rebound relationships are not the answer. They sound like the right thing to do on the surface, but ultimately you will have to focus on your healing. You will have to do the work to move on from a breakup, and getting into a rebound relationship, it will put a patch on the way you feel. It'll put a patch on those emotions temporarily, but ultimately once you get into a relationship and decide that that relationship isn't right either, it will reopen the old wounds from the past relationship in addition to the new relationship. So you will find yourself in much deeper pain than you were initially. It's to your advantage to focus on healing yourself and moving forward after a breakup from the first relationship, and not adding to it by getting into another relationship for all the wrong reasons. I am Latoya Hart. If you have any questions about anything that I've gone over today, please feel free to post them in the comments below. I would love to chat with you. If there's anything that I can do to help you in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find me on social media at I am Latoya Hart. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next video.